Hear me out. I'm not even landing today. I'm not even having an intro today because right now I am triggered and livid. I walked into FedEx. The cashier greets me. He sees my logo. He's like, oh, you do pest control? I'm like, I sure do. Guess what? He's like, hey, if you can beat my current pest control guy, I would love to have you because he's not that great. I want to see you taking over. I'm like, sure, absolutely. How much is he charging you? $40. Wait, and I try to stay optimistic. Keep in mind, I'm like, okay, wait, could be 40 a month because there's no way I just heard $40. I'm like, oh, 40 a month then. Like, I think I could beat that. And he's like, no, $40 every time he comes out. I'm like, oh, so he's just like on call? Like whenever you call him out, he does it for $40? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how'd you find this person again? Thumbtack, which if you know me well, if you've been watching my videos, you know I hate that at Thumbtack. Anyways, I'm like,
get him the fuck out of here.
I didn't really say F-off. But point is, that got me triggered. Okay, that's one story, right? Let me tell you the second story that would trigger me to record this video. I did it in a baby filter, so, y'all can at least have fun with it and y'all don't hear me rant the whole time. Second story, someone calls in and they told me, hey, I need a rodent quote because the current pest control guy that's been doing our service for the past 8 years quoted us and we feel like it's a little bit too high. And I'm like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I can go out there tomorrow, today to give you a quote in person. And they're like, oh, can you just give us a ballpark? Because we want to see if our current pest control guy is taking advantage of us. And I'm like, okay, at least give me the square footage. I can give you a ballpark. They're like 5,000 square foot home, 5,000. And they tell me they're in this part of the town where I know there's wealthy people. And I'm like, oh, okay. And now I know where I'm getting at. And I'm like, hey, if I study my videos, one of my favorite questions is, how much did he charge you so I can see if I can beat that price or match? She's like, $300. Really? $300? 5,000 square foot home, getting on the roof to seal up entry points? No. The worst part is he's been in the industry for 8 years. Guys, you gotta get it together. I want to show you something. You are ruining the industry. The industry is getting saturated. If you're gonna come in and quote very low, do not come in to the industry. I get it. Look, I get it. I've been in this situation when I first started. I was kind of lowballing my services, but not too low. To give you a ballpark, the pest control market, the price, right, for quarterly, bi-monthly services, it ranges between $90 to $120. And this dude comes in and quotes it for $40. When I first started, I had to lowball myself a bit. And you know where was I pricing at? $70. I at least respected myself. Yes, I am new. And yes, I need that customer. And yes, I need the cash flow, right? And I had to do it. I'm like, you know what? I have to start at $70. Like, let me charge you $70 so I can win the customer. Feel me? And then I can just raise the price later on the year or years. Ladies and gentlemen, but please study your market. Pest control, that's the prices it ranges. Now let's talk about the rat services because I do my homework. I study my competitors around me. I study the market. If you're gonna come in, study the market. Look at this. Look at my whiteboard. I have everyone's around me exclusion services quotes, like where they start at. Look at this. Look at this. Terminix starts at 3K. Orkin starts at 2K. ABC starts at 1.5K. You know what? Look, just give it a quick look. And look who we have here. The lowest one, I even said WTF, $700. $700. That's the lowest. I gave you the quick scan and you see that everyone's charging between $800 to up to $3,000 for a rodent service whenever we have to get on the roof because it's so much liability. But you're out there, you come into the market and not just come into the market, you've been in the market and you still have the audacity to quote your customer $300 is a little way too low. The lowest is $700. If anything, $600, the minimum, just to keep your customer happy. But you gotta know the value of these services. The value is that they won't hear any more noises. The value is that rats are not gonna be making damage in their AC unit or electric cables. There's so much value in this service, and there's people out there that are willing to pay anything to get rid of that issue in their homes. Of course, there's a limit. That's why there's people out there that they like to shop around. Some people want to go with the big dogs. That's like going for Louis Vuitton. Like, hey, I'm paying for the name. And that's fine. There's those customers. But there's the other type of customers that want to save up. And they know that they can get the same quality service going with a smaller company, right? That being said, guys, there's room for everyone to eat. If you come into the market, yes, it's saturated. The point of this video is to let you guys know it's saturated and very competitive. But please don't disrespect yourself. Don't disrespect yourself and don't disrespect the industry. But there is room for everyone to eat. And I do want to share one video because I don't want to discourage any of you that already pulled the trigger to start your own business. I don't want to discourage anyone that is looking into pest control and just step away because of this video. I want to share one video.
What business made you the most amount of money?
E-commerce.
So what do you sell?
Equestrian apparel.
Selling clothes made you a millionaire.
Yeah. Equestrian clothes, yeah.
Do you think that's still a good business to get into, or is it too saturated?
Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you, don't listen to people when they tell you something is saturated. You are original. Do not copy other people's designs or ideas.
Have you had people try and copy you?
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that?
I used to get very upset about it. Now I come from a standpoint of, I don't believe in lack. You know, like people...
I still hate copycats.
It's annoying, but you got to think bigger, right? So if I allow them to take even 1 ounce of my energy for the day, I'm giving away my power here. So instead, I'm going to think of the next great idea that people want to copy.
At the end of the day, God shines the sunlight to everyone. If you pray, you work hard, you come all right? All I ask for you guys is, 1, study your market, do your homework. 2, subscribe to my channel. Some of you already subscribed, so I appreciate that. And 3, comment if you think that I'm overreacting. Am I overreacting? Or do you guys agree with me? Because I had to let it out. That's just my perspective. Anyways, this is Arlington with Aviator Pest Control, where we fly and bugs eye. I hope to see y'all next time. Hopefully y'all find this video a little funny with my filter. See y'all next time.